I'm playing some Madden real quick. I want to start off the Patriots, man. The Patriots, I haven't been doing so well with the Patriots.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints.
Old ass nigga, man.
It's time to dance, and we are underway from the Superdome. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
You don't want to be predictable. Like that one play when he audibles, or not audibles, but he motions from the line.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, you better change it up, boy.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
This is not going to work.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards is the
Sometimes you just got to trust your guy.
First down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here.
I turned some settings off.
Throwing Jones. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
What I do, but I look at the line. Look, I'm getting bigger, bro. I'm getting fatter.
Now, after that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Jones.
What are you doing? I'm dumb. I'm thinking, oh. I'm learning, though.
set up a short
It's a
distance
comeback
for a red
route.
zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown. And your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
A beautiful fake. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early.
That's the thing. If he's running probably gonna run the ball here.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Jameis to throw it. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And it's 3rd and short.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
See something.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. There's Kamara trying to run for it. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They end up getting stumped twice after that.
Not a lot of niggas go for 3. They don't go for 3. Yep. They don't go for 3.
They're on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
They run. It's Kamara.
Nigga.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. To throw, Winston. And this is going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Winston. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Winston. Got an open man. It's Olave. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just think the tip of the ball across the plane is not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they ended with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it. And a commercial goal, they've got a lot more than they started this ball game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30.
Like, where did this dude come out? We had a nice lane to attack. What are you talking about, bro? Be quiet.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
You gonna probably send the blitz here.
Second down and 8. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defensive. Like they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
He's probably going to have one playing back.
9 yards to pick up the first. Now Jones on third down. And pass to Henry is intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Following the interception, Winston. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. 5 yards is the tally on first down.
He run that inside blitz, bro.
Second and 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Well, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Now after the loss, they'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Harris running straight ahead. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll try the right side with Harris. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd
I'm
and 10.
stupid, bro.
Well, this setup down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like what they did there, because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing, Winston. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juwan Bentley. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but... They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. They hand this off to Harris. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jacoby Myers as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
That play always works,
So
bro.
they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
Bro, really?
we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Nigga, you better go for your three. What's taking so long?
Dalton, 1st and 10. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Quick throw to Olave. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
The kick by Watts is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in the 3.
You got the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one. The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled in.
Nigga, they said we get the ball back. What are you talking? This game is dumb. I forgot that I got the ball back, but the nigga said, "Oh, plus you get the ball back."
Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is
This nigga doesn't know what he's doing. Give me the pick, man. He's throwing picks.
We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Passing, it's Dalton. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series
Nigga.
with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Throwing on
Stupid
first
nigga.
down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Dalton here from the gun. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And it'll be Dalton again. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Juwan Bentley was the one who found his way through and finished off that play.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And his throw is incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. To throw here, Dalton. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to fix the issue from our end, and that's exactly what they did.
So in response to that touchdown on the outside to begin the 3rd quarter, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. sits at the line, ready to go. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the give, this is Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. The defense rising to the challenge and sending them back on the side.
That was a passer's nightmare. A front door, total shutdown by the defense. He kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue to escape. It didn't exist.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Dalton's throw caught by Olave. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Andy Dalton. On under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. And he goes down. Dalton couldn't get rid of it, and that will be a safety. And that disastrous play partner is ultimately going to
That's how you play defense, dog.
Pickett
got cooked.
And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out.
And it's taken in at the 9. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, 79.
That nigga gonna quit, man. You gonna quit. I don't know who to use, bro. Deshaun Watson sucks. I just don't feel right losing him. A team that has a decent run game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
It's crazy because all I have to do is run man.
On the ground. It's Pierce to begin the drive. And he's up
This nigga got 8 yards.
43, following a good pickup of 8. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Play action now. Mills. That's caught. It's Chris Moore. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Are you telling me we didn't get no pressure?
On that one, and also a Texan first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. There's the athleticism of Tyus Bowser on display. Wrapping him up, no problem. Well, you've told me before, it's great to be an athlete. A lot of great athletes out there. It's good to have instincts, and he has those.
I would take those above athleticism in a lot of cases because if you know where the ball's going before anyone else can get there and block you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Yeah, better play back.
They'll run with Dobbins. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. One more time with Dobbins. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now.
And then they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people in the field to try and help against the run.
Dobbins. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. Well, that is not going to get it done. And that's 2 brings up 4. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And beyond the 20,
here's Tremon Smith. Tremon Smith. Like, what's up with these dudes talking? Do you have something to tell me?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, the first time out, they had the interception. That stopped their drive 3 points the other way, so now they work from behind.
They do, but he's got to walk out on the field like he's working from ahead. All right, he's got to walk out like, hey, I just threw a touchdown pass. Because
bro.
all eyes on his team are on him. They gain their confidence from the way he reacts, his demeanor, and how he plays. He's got to show that he has confidence in himself.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mills. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they've got
Are you telling me?
midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Out of all the niggas,
6 yards on the play.
that's crazy.
All running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The stretcher right there turned it into a really nice game. Opening carry of the game here for Rex Burkhead. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. From the gun, here's Mills. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And they move this.
Are you wearing that
down to the 9.
Stop. I can't. I've been balling, I've been tweaking.
Working out of the gun, Mills. He's got it. Touchdown. O.J. Howard, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the lead. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 2nd and 10, Jackson, open man is Duvernay. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Only 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jackson now. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Nigga, what are you doing?
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Mac Jones, yeah. I've been tweaking, I've been balling.
Kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Mills to throw it. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Play fake, Mills. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mills. He's got it to Collins.
Bro, we were getting cooked by these receivers, bro. What are y'all doing, man?
At the Ravens' 29-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
No pressure, no nothing. This offensive line sucks.
Off the play fake, Mills. Rolling to his right. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes.
Touchdown, Texans! Nico Collins, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game. But I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And they will score on pick 6 for the Texans TD. That's one thing to get the interception. It was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clipped from behind, blocked someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
Well, who are guarding these niggas, man? I need to, like,
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
He's probably going to play not deep enough.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Cover 3,
now the
cover
Ravens
3.
going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Guys, dig deep.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And the Texans are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard.
He's got a man, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Mills. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we also got...
I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his second touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 9, Mills. They dial up the screen here to Burkhead. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he's going to be taken down with
I don't
the
get
first
it,
down at the Ravens 26. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Back to the ground with Pierce. It was Tyus Bowser that time who made the play on the defensive side.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On play action, Mills steps away. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You got to sell the run action. Why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback. And in a lot of ways, that couch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football. First and goal. The teams were doing from there. But that's a nice job to jump a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Pierce. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's going to be a loss of 18. And that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here. Throwing is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the form they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when we saw the route go deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. They'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. And a nice interception and set their offense in great shape.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside 4 minutes left in regulation. We got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Touchdown! A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
This is funny hell. I don't have nothing to say for it.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
No.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Quick throw.
No, throw it flat.
Incomplete. At this point, down big. You'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the
I wish a nigga would run cover 3.
This is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively in the fourth quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Again, Jackson. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Bro, what is this nigga talking about?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A throw there.
This nigga.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, nigga, you better run the hard flat.
For much of the game, how about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Jackson will throw again. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall.
Oh, my.
And they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On third down, they turn to Burkhead. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Respect.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they had their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Hey, we like a girl meme humor. Sparkles as if I ain't. Bro. Bro. Oh, bro.
Oh, damn.
What?
Sit your stupid ass down. Oh, damn. JJ, sit your stupid ass down. Oh. How to know if you got some good dick? Guys, look. If you fuck a bitch and she got an attitude adjustment after you fuck her, for example, she's a lot nicer now, well, you got some good dick.
This
If
nigga.
you fuck a bitch and she go cook for you afterwards, you got some good dick. If you fuck a bitch and she go get the rag and come back and clean up the mess, then you got some good dick. If you fuck a bitch and she call out of work to get some more dick from you, you got some good dick. If you make her legs shake, you got some good dick. If she call you daddy, you got some good dick. If she get your name tattooed on her, you got some good dick.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a
Game was a game.
matchup on tap between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. From the seats,
Yeah, D-Dave. How you doing, Dave?
and he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
All right, we're going to run the ball. We're going to have a powerful run game, man. I'm a run-heavy dude, man.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start the drive with Elliott, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Saw blast.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield,
He probably won't
their
think I'm
job
on
is
the
to go
ball.
ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. He'll get this down to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. Give them 18 on the play.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Prescott now. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 30 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first.
This nigga had everybody run down for some reason.
Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking.
He's good at throwing the ball in the middle of the field. Outside, no. Nope, you can't do that with Dak. Dak's not that good throwing the ball outside. He has that little perk that makes him throw the ball quicker.
Keep that connection going.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to
The
kick it
stud.
away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Bro, I'm tired of this vertical stuff.
28 yards.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. A give running right, ETN. He's got it to the 43 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
But I always give it up on 4th and down. You can kick it, bro. I'm not gonna blitz. I'm just not gonna blitz. I need some zones in here.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. And Ingram hauls it in. And he is going to have a Jags first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish.
We're not getting any pressure, bro.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right...
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, a 6-yard touchdown run.
I'm getting sick and tired. I keep letting stuff go on 4th down, bro.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Niggas in the car is like, ooh. Oh.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott swinging this out for Pollard. And he's got some space here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Oh.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Darn it.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back.
Like, you can run that cover 3, bro. That's fine with me.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Marr able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now.
I can't do that, bro.
That drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He's at the 40. 20. 10. He will take this all the way. Touchdown.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest,
this makes me mad.
When they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So now the other
not for nothing
out there is he'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Look out here.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some
Nigga think I'm about to throw that, stupid nigga. Oh, he's playing inside, so I'm listening.
They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. But he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
You keep running that cover 3, nigga.
Strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Prescott. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To the air again, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first
The Cowboys will take the lead here.
Important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew.
No, bro. Wrong this game, man.
25 and up to the 27-yard
Ho,
line.
ho, 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 ho.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how it
You can have everything inside.
They want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
One bench.
Here's Lawrence to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
But if the nigga go for it, he's stupid. Just go for it. Oh, isn't he dumb?
Timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
You get good bot.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right around the
Nigga Jamal Agnew is not like that. My guy, he's not like that. Nigga doesn't throw the ball. I mean, he doesn't run the ball. So should I be worried?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start.
Why do niggas just teleport? Right? He was trapped. There's 3 niggas there.
Because his game planning,
I want to switch up the offense, man.
And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. Having all the offense that you already referenced in the first half, he'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh.
And he goes out right around the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they...
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud.
Why did I know it was going to be a pick because I had Trayvon?
I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott able to hit his target Lamb. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
I should pick a better play for real.
Pick up the first. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. And he fires one, but
I'm going for it.
incomplete.
Hell no.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll run for it with Pollard. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
They stay and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction.
He's known for his legs and his fancy footwork, but he's not getting much of a chance to use it here. The defense continued to hold the upper hand by bringing him down on that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Running with Elliott. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Prescott to throw it. And this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott, quick slant to Brown. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
I don't know if he was just working through progressions or just unaware of the pressure, but no matter. Excellent work by the defense to get him to the ground before he could escape the pocket.
The kick by Maher is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. After the made field goal, Maher back out there to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. He's got a man complete. The 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 78 yards. And the Jaguars strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point try now for Patterson. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Dak. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So
this game sucks. How am I supposed to know, bruh? Let's look at this. Look at this. He was wide open.
Situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Man was wide open, bruh. He got beat.
Sure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
He's running cover 3.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott. Complete. Pollard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Dak. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they've got to continue to move quickly.
To throw, Prescott. Able to find Gallo. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now.
And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have two to possibly take this to overtime.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Now Prescott. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board. But job one was taken care of. The two-point conversion to get this thing tied.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
You sold, bro. Nigga, you sold. Nigga, you sold, bro. Nah. Hey, bro, you're about to win this game, bro. Come on, bro. I was going to lose, bro. Hey, you might win, bro. Hey, you had the game, bro. You had the game. I was just throwing whatever, bro. I thought I was going to lose. Hey, bro. Let's see what I do, man. You gonna give it to me, bro? You gonna... All right, bro. GG's, man. Good game.
And use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Prescott to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. A give to Elliott running left. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So it all rests now on the right foot of Brett Maher. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third would win it. And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good... EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Washington Commanders. The veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. 30, 10, touchdown LA. Josh Palmer, 75 yards. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after try forthcoming. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away.
I'm getting fat, man. It's about to be the dirtiest ball ever, man.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. On first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is going to be intercepted.
Nigga thought he was him. Nigga thought he was him. Nigga was like, oh, he can do it. I can do it. Ugly ass boy.
One-play touchdown, Charles, and it looked like this offense was trying to get the equalizer in one play on the other side.
They certainly were, and I think that the shock of giving up the big play may have forced their hand a little bit in their play calling. They didn't have the discipline to just say, all right, we've got time. Let's go ahead and work it downfield. Oh, you got a big play against us? We're coming right back to you. And it didn't go the way they envisioned. Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on now and forced the incompletion. Now allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down.
This nigga gonna blitz the whole time, bro.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Not even 2 minutes.
This nigga just blitzed the whole game, you idiots.
We've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that
teams of yesteryear.
Teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up.
He's in his own league of missing games. All right, let's get some tackles, guys.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Look at the packages. This is for my home team. This is for my home team. This is for my home team. My home team. I ain't gonna blitz you. This is for my home team.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown
you want throwing low flats, boy.
The score, you're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
10 more there and another first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A first down throw for Heineke. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Trash, nigga.
Back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Heineke, a quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first time passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Heineke to throw it. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Charger drive about to get going. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, L.A. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Trash, nigga.
Boy, still in the first
He's quitting, loser.
I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That's certainly...
Niggas say they's doing a UAV scan. I'm an idiot, bro. I'm an idiot. Who am I gonna use? Use a run-heavy team. Don't let me down. Baby, don't worry.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get started. And off we go from Cleveland. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's run off a gun. He's going to probably think I'm running the ball. A lot of niggas run off same. Yeah, this is a cover 3, so let's see who's going to be open.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Not a whole lot.
You have a
there.
good run game,
look
so
for that run pass option.
You get the sense
I'm going to play
next
action.
time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Glow Boy Chop. I remember my name used to be Glow Boy D.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
There's 5 niggas on the line.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Oh, he'll want that one back.
Yeah, you loser.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
This may be... No. And
Throwing on third down, Watson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Really?
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's
Oh, he's running the pass.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
Nigga, what?
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
A second down pass play there, and it's incomplete.
Everyone's seen this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Third and long for Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. And he'll only get this to the 17. Well shot at what he needed. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. The kick by Marr is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from the opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
I'm really mad at this game. I should be running the ball heavy. No, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their second drive here, the ball game, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up a bit, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now, back out on the field.
Bro, I got a superior one
and get some points of their own.
game, bro.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's got room. The 40. 20.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Cleveland. I think you'd have to say Nick Chubb, pound for pound, one of the most powerful runners in the NFL. He proved it there.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns.
Oh, yeah, Nick Chubb.
He gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact.
The path of least resistance.
He just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
And after that initial contact failed to stop him, the next-gen stats say he covered better than 70 yards. Pretty impressive. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Nah, Nick. All right, bunch wide.
A About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Oh my God! Oh my God, Madden. No, Madden's tripping, bro. Madden is tripping, bro. Madden is tripping, bro. Dude beat him. Nigga basically ran the route for this nigga, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. That is caught by Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I hate this game, bro. I hate this game, bro. Come on.
Prescott down. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they're going to get this down to
Throw them little tiny doubles flex. I want to change it up because you're too predictable.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. After 1-7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Why are you swatting the ball when you're in position to catch the ball? If I spam it, you're going to give me a foul.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Prescott. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
First down, Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And he's going to be brought down at about
I kind of know what
16.
this nigga's doing. He's just throwing slants. That's okay. That's okay.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Niggas, keep doing that, bro. I dare you to. I dare you to pass the ball, man.
Pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on there. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And they'll get him down short of 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. 4th down, Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
You suck.
Picked up by John
Trash,
Johnson.
nigga.
And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. I appreciate the aggressiveness, trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
The Browns drive about to get started. The offense coming back out
Bro.
here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll.
Bro, here.
Add to what they have been doing.
All right, bro.
Scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
So the opening play of the drive goes
Seems like
backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Watson now to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
When that man.
Parsons in there to take him down on what
I'm not
will
gonna
take
run.
us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in this
Nigga
first
sucks.
half.
I ain't gonna waste my
7-3
time.
Our score. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Glow boy chop.
So
Garbage ass name.
we step
Stupid
aside.
nigga.
The Browns send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to get this down.
Taba tabion, taba tabion.
He decided to run a hitch
Taba
route.
tabion,
Taba
taba tabion.
And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll go down at the 28.
Nigga sucks.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Prescott on 1st down. This is caught. Touchdown.
This nigga fell down.
CD Lamb, 28 yards. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Nigga, if you run in that little zone, bro, you're getting cooked.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. From the 44, Prescott. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. On the move past the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
That's down. Look, you're not scoring it.
So it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout there.
Trash.
As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Nigga, shoot.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball. Never lost sight of where it was headed. And stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Marr able to put this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
He is notorious for gambling, sitting down. He's anticipating this. He wraps up Zay Jones, makes contact. Then he is notorious for gambling, sitting down. He's anticipating this. He wraps up Zay Jones, makes contact.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Zay Jones makes contact. That routes. And we know they have to go deep. First shot on the box. Marvin Jones just a straight takeoff.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Pollard to return from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
This is 4 deep zone coverage. When your receiver comes in your area, though, it turns into man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead.
Like, what are you running, nigga?
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
From the 16, Prescott. Got a man, it's Brown.
It just sucks.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And that's a more than acceptable read right
Myles
there,
Garrett, can you give me a play, bro?
So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the draw, it's Pollard. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Pollard again. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be
Remember, he ran the same play again, right?
Field at the 43. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. That'll be 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this week.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at him.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown.
What? Bro, Madden. This game is trash. This game is so trash. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Who is that? Anthony, what? Oh, my goodness.
Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nigga sucks. Oh my goodness. This is so horrible. Why am I?
No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading.
That's a good play. I can't be mad at that. That's a good play.
Looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is picked up by the Browns. Take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, that takeaway
This game is so stupid.
Right, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
You should get penalized for plays like this, bro.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still
think about this. What's he running? Because me, I don't want no Kareem Hunt. It's definitely a zone. He has to come back. It's probably going to be a zone.
Now Watson swings this out for Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
First down, they'll run with Chubb. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Oh, that was the thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission.
I'm going to run cover 2.
And the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
2nd and 5 now. Watson, he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. Only able to gain a couple there, and now it's 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And now Watson throws another interception.
My God. Oh, my God. That pass, you can't do nothing about it. You can't do anything about it.
Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners.
That was even the zone, bro.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
All right, I need a run heavy set. Now take care of the slants.
Prescott here to throw. He's got it to Hilton. He'll get it inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside.
That is so crazy.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there. And now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A handoff left. Elliott. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position. And obviously, a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If they score a touchdown, great. But that's not what you're really playing for.
Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So give it just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
There was a guy called the QAnon Shaman, Jacob Chance. They put the guy in prison for years. There is surveillance tape that they hid to layer and
now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Pollard. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So a big one coming now for Brett Maher. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Maher is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. Well, some field goals are bigger than others, and that one makes this a 2-score game.
And with the way their defense has played all game long, that's kind of a love letter to them because that might very well be all the points they need.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Browns drive about to get started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Out of here.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Throwing here, Prescott. Rolling to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give you a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
If he does it again, I'm stupid nigga.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we've got a timeout.
CD Lamb.
9 seconds remaining.
You can do it again. That's fine with me.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
One last throw here for Watson. Flush to his right. And he's out right at the 25. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him.
Impatiently dumped a box of fish food into the water in Japan. The full video showed Trump had simply followed the lead of Japan's prime minister. In December 2018, NBC reported Trump was the first president since 2002 not to visit the troops at Christmas time, but Trump actually left the White House on Christmas to visit troops in Iraq. In November 2019, Newsweek falsely reported that President Trump was spending Thanksgiving golfing in Florida. He was actually in Afghanistan serving dinner to U.S. troops. Time incorrectly reported that President Trump had removed the bust statue of Martin Luther King Jr. from the Oval Office